Gotcha. Allegedly. Allegedly.
So rough it was, downright wrong, I tell you. Nobody never gave us nothing. The tough time, it made us something different. Stretch the road, new something to see. Every state on the map, a different something to eat. Daps and handshakes, it meant nothing for real. Everybody making the killing, man, showing no feelings. Walking off, collect the pay is the way of the world. Can't change it, so I guess I'm gonna pray for the world. Sometimes I ask myself, was I made for the world? I scream this to you, and I say to the world, nappy then, nappy now, nappy for a bit. Knee deep, head over heels in this country.
All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Now the boys gon' be.
Lomo, the 3-in-1 enhancement hair and body oil. Lomo, formulated to give the hair sheen and shine. It helps stop breakage, dandruff, and itchy scalp. It works as a conditioner to promote healthy hair. For dandruff, apply to the scalp daily. For waves, massage into the hair and brush daily. Other uses: press, curl, blow dry, perm base, reps, and braid. Lomo. Have you tried it today?
You could do it too, believe it. I've been a throw up the sex in a and I can put you in. I can put you in.
Juicy. Hey, juicy. Hey, what's happening, man? Y'all back in here again, live on this wonderful Tuesday afternoon with these boys, this PMP podcast, Po Man.
Yes, sir.
What it is,
yes,
man.
Sir.
What's going on?
I got my brother from another, as always, B Falk in the building. You know me, I'm Maine. And we got our special guest, another one of our OGs. I guess I should have titled this an OG session as well. My bad, bro. My big bro. We got Twain and things in here. What's happening, Matt Twain?
What's going on, bro? Cuz what it do?
What's up with it, baby? Glad to have you on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, guys, on this beautiful Tuesday?
Hey, man. Trying to stay out the way, trying to do what we always do. What we do, we're gonna uplift, empower, and provide some positivity to the world today. Beyond
Absolutely.
A little bit more, a little bit less.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, y'all know I'm with that, man.
Did y'all see that fight that Brian Garcia versus Hank Davis?
Man,
did I? Boy, I told him. Man, that young boy, he ain't never been hit like that before, man. I'm sorry.
I don't think so either.
He ain't never been hit. He ain't never been hit like that.
Round.
Listen,
yeah.
I'm so old. I was asleep for the prelim was over.
Bro, I watched all the fights. That's how bad I wanted to see Javante like this, man.
I ain't even see the basketball game. Nothing.
That's the working man. See, that's what happened. That's what happened when you're a working man. Don't see it's different.
I guess hell.
And work would mean, a various of things. I ain't talking about a specific type of work, but you know what I mean.
I understand. I understand. It's a full-time grind, man. A 9 to 5.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Watch it, man. Say when that second round he weaved, he boom with that left. Dude,
I was waiting on it. Hey, dude. that young man is a protege of Mayweather, so he got a lot of that shit. That nigga, he's smart. He pays attention. He studies his opponent in the midst of the fight. And I knew it was coming.
And one thing
I thought Garcia was gonna put up.
And he ain't really just let him get all up on him like that. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of his, he tried to get that little jab, you know what I'm saying? But hey, he was a counter. He was a counter, like you said, Mayweather. He a counter player. You know what I'm saying? So
he a counter punch. Yeah.
All right, how you do it? Then that 7th round game is crazy, bro, because he spoke it into existence. He said 7 rounds is a wrap. It's over with. On that 7 rounds, it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Bro.
See, he lucky he didn't get caught with that left uppercut, but that left hook to the body, boy, did something to him. Man, I tell you the story, boy.
Boom.
And then when it happened so fast you didn't even see it.
No, it so didn't. I could never imagine getting hit by my kidney and liver and getting shut down, bro.
Now I did see that. I did see that part. I went back and watched the replay.
Yeah.
He broke it down to his knees, boy.
And see what it's a part of the fight that you had to pay attention to, the body blows. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but Tank had 18 body punches by the 7th round, by the knockout. I think old Buddy had like 6 maybe.
Right.
But that's how he fight, though. That's how he fight. That's his thing. You keep going to the body, they're gonna eventually get tired, slow down. He had already knocked him down once, which was the second knockdown of his career, which I already, messing with his psyche. So then you come back and just pick him apart throughout the course of rounds and rounds.
That's exactly what he did, bro. Exactly what you just said. Exactly what he did.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, big up to Tank, man. I'm glad he persevered and got that W, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I'm also glad to see the fights that we want to see.
Right.
I wanted to see that fight. I wanted to see, whether who won. Also, I'm a Tank fan. I done watched pretty much all his fights from his since the start of his professional career. Right. Just as a fan, I'm not a boxing son or nothing like that. Right. Just, I like boxing, so I've been watching it for a while, man. Dude, something serious, bro. Like for real, he different.
Yeah.
Like, he different. Like the power he can generate from this. So he ain't but 5'5".
And he jumped when he swing, bro. He jumped like Superman. Whee!
No, he don't do it.
Like for real, he like a baby Mike Tyson. I seen him hit a dude with a left hook. Off his feet with so much power and accuracy.
That's what it is. They say he get more power into his punches because he getting his whole body just into it instead of, you know what I'm saying? He get his whole like.
He hit kind of like Tyson with that slingshot type of punch versus
imagine getting one nose in the street, like bare fist in the ring. Like nigga just.
I ain't never seen that I've been watching boxing for a while. I ain't never really just seen nobody get hit right there and they just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't that. You got to go back. My bad. You got to go back and watch some of his old fight. That's not the first time he's done it. I can't think of the boxer name. I seen him hit a dude under the Rio. And I'm talking about dude couldn't get up and finish the fight. He hit him so hard. All you see is in the slow motion, you see all this rip like, man, I was like, bro, I don't know how he. Yeah, take that boy to the yard he get to after that point. He already beat him up all night. Then he hit him with a gut shot. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he done that before, so that ain't the first time as far as his professional career goes. He was like dude different though. Yeah, for real.
We got the playoffs going, man. Y'all been watching it in the playoffs, NBA?
Yeah, I'm watching these Hawks as we speak. These Hawks are trying to make it a series, man. Let go as we go.
They're trying to, man. But Philadelphia swept Brooklyn. LeBron over there kicking Memphis tail after old boy done woke up LeBron, man. Why he wake that man up?
You don't do that to one of them type of players.
Stupid.
No, bro. No.
You don't give him no fuel, man. He don't need no more.
Y'all see how Brian walked up on him before the game started?
Yeah, they was talking. I don't know what they talked about. They was talking.
Hey, sound like Brown talking bad money to that
This
man.
man
All
put
up in
up
their face.
historic numbers on him. Historic. 20 and 20 rebounds.
Yeah, man, they comparing this man to Kobe and Mike. There's two things you don't do to a player. You don't wake up. You don't give a player of that caliber
No ammunition.
extra incentive to play. He already is gonna play at the top of his game. Then you just and then no disrespect. I think that young man is a good player. You know what I'm saying? Like he got something.
He played with no nuts. He ain't
Dylan Brooks still got a long way to go though. He can't be out
Yeah.
there talking like he knows.
Nah.
Calm down.
You set your team up for failure.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't even see that joint. I missed that one though, for real.
Oh yeah,
but
man,
ever since my boy got hurt, ever since Giannis got hurt, because that's it. Yeah, when he went down, the Bucks, they fought hard. Don't get it twisted. Them boys came to play, but when you lose a dude that's a walking triple double,
right?
At any given time, he can give you a triple double. Then he can give you a double almost every game. 30 points, 12 rebounds.
Bored, man, watching them play.
Man, I like them. That's who I'm a Bulls fan. It's shot time with me all day. But as far as the remaining teams, I'm a Giannis. I like Giannis. I like the way they constructed because they built their team from the ground up. They didn't go pull a bunch of superstars in, and they got the right chemistry with the right players and the right coaching and the right system. And they proven that you can still do it that way. You know what I'm saying? If you got a superstar on the level of Giannis and then you surround him with the right cast of characters, you can still do it like that. The one for injuries, I'm telling y'all, LA, whoever was gonna come out the West was gonna have their hands full with the Bucks had he not got hurt.
Well, let me ask you this: being a Bulls fan, speaking of an ex-Bull, what do you think about Jimmy Butler's performance last night?
Oh my goodness!
How do y'all feel about that? Both of y'all. Talk to
Boy,
me
that's some 90s basketball. Let me get that. That brought back Kobe type shit.
Yeah, he a throwback type of player, two-way guy that can give it to you on the offense and defensive side. And he want it so you can see it. Like, bro, want it. And I'm not surprised because just the way he played the game, the passion that he exudes when he out there on both ends of the court. Everybody don't give it like that. And man, he a problem, bro. Like, for real, he a problem. I don't know what they, hey, they better come on. They better come on with it with that young man. I'm just saying.
I will say, man, let's go ahead and get on to what we got going on today, man.
All right.
So I will do a quick recap first and foremost, man. We talked about the young man out of Kansas City, Ralph Euro, that was shot by the old man. I think he was like a 80-something-year-old, 84-year-old man. He Ralph was going to pick up his younger brothers, went to the wrong house. Mr. Lester fired on him once through the door, came out, shot him again. Since then, man, shot him in the head and in the arm, threw it like right above his eye and then in the arm. Since then, a lot more has came out, man. They were people. I know I was one of them, and I want to come out and say first and foremost, I talked bad about the neighbors and all that shit about why the motherfucker opened the door and all that stuff.
It was a third neighbor.
Yeah, information's come out now is that when the shots rang out, the police put out a warning for active shooter. So when the lady was calling in and telling them like, "Hey, this young man's at my door. I see this young man at the door." The police was telling her not to open the door. We don't know what a shooter is. He hasn't been identified. There's an active shooter in your area. So she stayed in the house because she was there by herself with her own son. And once she said she stayed on the phone with dispatch to a minute. She said she kept looking, and she said she saw him fall down to his knees and then fall over. And she said once she got to that point, she was like, "Forget it. Let me go out. Let me go help." She went out. She helped him or whatever, and he told her what happened. And
bro. That's dope because you know the picture that they painted, the narrative they painted was he went to 3 different doors. Not nobody answered. They went to the 3rd door. They finally opened up the door, and gave him help.
Nah,
you know
she
and bro, you know how what's crazy, bro? That dude was back at the house, out the hospital within days.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better now. It's just litigation or whatever. But the young lady who they interviewed, they did an interview with her on TMZ. I actually heard it on Joe Madison's show and all that stuff. So big ups to them, man, and hopefully everything works out with that. Mr. Lester needs to get what coming in here, regardless if he's 15 or 152. Give him the book. But on the other note, man, we talked about the dang on teachers and the fighting and all that stuff, man. These students been getting attacked by these dang on teachers, man. I told you
it was gonna be a trend. I knew it was.
It's been a trend.
Once one of them do it, then you're gonna see about 10 more on the news do it.
Yeah. So it happened. The only one I've heard about, was the one where the girl swung on the teacher, and then the teacher, the young female, swung on the female teacher, and then so it's more out there.
It's way more out there. That's the one we talked about last week. Matter of fact, I'm gonna replay the video for those of y'all who haven't seen it. And this is the video from last week of the young lady and the teacher and their incident.
Chelsea Donovan reporting live. Thanks, Chelsea. Rocky Mount police say they're investigating now a fight involving a student and a substitute teacher at Rocky Mount High School. A profanity-laced video has surfaced and shared online multiple times. It shows the pair arguing over a cell phone and then everything turning physical. Take a look.
Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my don't touch me. That's not my phone.
Situation continues to escalate, obviously, to this moment. Both the student and the substitute teacher swinging at each other. Within seconds, the student is on the ground, restrained by the sub, disturbing all the way around. It is important to point out we do not know what happened before the recording.
Hey, there were number cheeks in that video, boy. You see how they had to cover that up?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But since then, the teacher has come back out pretty much saying, fuck them kids, man. Fuck them kids,
I ain't gonna laugh, but for real.
No, bro, it's for real. Yeah, fuck them kids. She said that shit. She said she said it. The kid disrespectful, and she'll do it again. On top of that, the little girl mama, everybody thought the girl mama gonna come up there and show out and all that.
I was surprised.
The little girl mama was like, "Nah, my daughter went out of line and put her hands on the adult lady. I'm finna deal with my daughter. She finna get disciplined." But
I was surprised when I saw that.
Yeah. But the crazy part about it, the little girl didn't learn her lesson. She's still online, popping off, talking about y'all step back and y'all let her jump on me. Didn't nobody help me. Y'all ain't my friends. Anybody who got a problem with you can see me. Like, come on, little girl. But it just goes to show you the mind state, man. These kids are so. Hold on, move. Damn dog over here. My bad, y'all. Yeah.
Hey, that's a path. That's a path of destruction.
Yeah, man. But once again, an incident happened here in Georgia in Rockdale County, which is out there in Conyers, if you're familiar with Georgia, where
I'm familiar with Conyers. Yeah.
Yeah. A student attacked the teacher again, but this teacher broke her leg, bro. She can't return to work. I found a video. Hold on.
She can lose income. That's crazy.
Check this out though. How hard this little girl went in.
But first, video shows a student attacking a Rockdale County teacher, sending her to the hospital with a broken leg. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tom Haynes. The sheriff's office and the school district now have open investigations. Newsnet reporter Joy Dukes joins us now from the live desk. Joy, teacher advocates say classrooms have gotten more violent over the years.
Yeah, Tom, that teacher will have to undergo rehabilitation for her injuries. A representative for a state teachers union says that kind of violence at the hands of students is directly related to the country's massive teacher shortage. This video of a student attacking a teacher inside a Heritage High School classroom on January 26th is now under review by the school district and authorities with the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office.
Students are out of control.
The video, which has since been shared thousands of times on social media, shows chaos erupting in the hallway after an argument between the student and teacher, seen here, escalates, as that student appears to slam the classroom door on the teacher and then begins to throw punches.
There is no excuse for the violence. There is no excuse for children who are coming to our schools daily and wreaking havoc so others cannot learn.
Verdelia Turner is the president of the Georgia Federation of Teachers. She says she was angered by what she saw in that video when she first watched it Monday. She tells Fox 5 incidents like this one make it difficult to keep teachers inside the classroom.
When we search the web and just Google student assaults on teachers, we'll see numerous assaults across the country.
She believes both students and parents should be held accountable.
In this city and the state, we are in a state of emergency, and right now, we need zero tolerance.
A spokesperson for Rockdale County Public Schools issued a statement that reads in part, quote, RCPS does not tolerate student violence towards any staff members. Students who harm other students or staff will be disciplined according to our Student Discipline Code of Conduct and will be appropriately charged by law enforcement. It's unclear exactly what disciplinary action that student is facing from the school tonight. No word on potential criminal charges at this time either, but the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office says the investigation is active and ongoing. From the live desk, Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Very disturbing video.
Dog.
Wow.
Need her ass whooping. Now, mind you, that teacher is still out of work, bro. Since then, he has to have a couple of surgeries, bro, to help fix her leg. They've come out with some updates on the girl. She was in juvenile detention. I think it was 6 months, maybe a year, something like that. But she went to juvenile. They sent her juvenile, so they prosecuted her ass, man. So that's the warning to y'all kids out here.
It's tell you the truth. It's really a bad thing, that she, that. I mean, I wonder if we can find out a little more history on that and why they sent her to the juvenile. Instead of sending her to some classes, behavior classes or something first.
But traditionally, that's not what they do in those instances. Right. Traditionally, they send her to juvenile. Think about it. How long has that system been around? It's not working, obviously, because you just locking them up until they get old enough to go to regular jail.
Yeah.
So the rehabilitation, the counseling, the therapy that the kids really need, the system isn't geared for that.
Right.
It's just easier and more efficient for them to just put them in juvenile. Hopefully they cut up when they get 18 and above, they go into the regular pension. And that's how they, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's been. There is no, think about it, the number of penitentiaries across this country. They don't have a rehabilitation system or program in most, to my knowledge. I could be wrong. Yeah. But from the people that I know in my lifetime, persons that I've dealt with, they got programs inside these prisons, but that stuff a lot of it ain't really helping, especially if individuals don't take advantage of those situations.
It's all about the
but
money.
a girl that young, man,
she lost in the system.
If she don't change her mind, way of thinking about life and the world, man, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I still think you can teach an old dog a new trick, but when they young, man, they got a lot of opportunities, and could easily go down a different path and choose a different way. Because I'm telling you, that shit is gonna end bad. Because you're gonna get that false sense of security and courage because I whooped the teacher. Woo. Man, that's a lady probably twice your age, man.
And see, you got those fools that sit back and they glorify that craziness too. They amp that shit up. They make that stuff cool versus letting her know, like, you know what, you tripping, so like I feel you, like you were mad, but like you tripping. You need more people like that.
And I'm not criticizing because I don't know these folk parents, because we quickly jump down to parents though, but for a decision that the kids make, because sometimes the parents have done all that they can. because my fear was my mama.
That's what I'm
You know?
saying. A belt, switch, hanger. What?
She
I wouldn't dare raise my hand to no teacher talking about give me
I
my
don't care about it. I didn't care about the principals, the teachers. That ain't what it was. To go back home, two things for whatever discipline she gonna face, and then the fact that, man, I'm a representative of my family when I'm out here. It matters to me how my mama is viewed by my actions when I'm at school out here in the street. It matters to me how my father is being represented when I'm out here. But if I don't care, then I'm gonna go off and do whatever I feel like is necessary in that moment, man.
And that right there is, I think, right there is the kink in the armor that's missing from some of the younger guys. They don't fucking care, bro.
But
they don't
also,
care to represent.
But the number one thing was your mama wasn't trying to be your friend.
Nah, my mama ain't my friend. She my mama. I'm 46 and I still call her mama because that's what she's always been. I don't want her to be my friend. I got enough now.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
That's the difference in today's parenting sometimes and old school parenting. You know what I'm saying? Old school parenting.
We cut it right on time. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The old school parenting was, I wish you would go up there and embarrass me at that schoolhouse. I wish you would go up there.
Get your head knocked between that wash and that dry.
Come on, man.
All right, Mike.
Come on, man.
But yeah, Brandon, you right, man. I mean, that's, and you know, I have my youngest is gonna be 19, and I ain't never really had those type of issues as far as teachers, and my daughters are very opinionated. You know, they believe in speaking their mind, but you talking about fighting the teacher? I don't know about all that. You know, that's first of all, that's an adult. Because what if that young lady, the flip side, had got whooped like that other young lady got, and then so many people talk crazy about the teacher, which I understand why, because you're on top of the girl just punching her. But the devil's advocate, how would you react as young men, as grown men, if we in this system as a teacher or an administrator and some kid punch you? I don't, you know what I'm saying? The first law of nature, first law of nature is survival. That's the first instinct you're going to have when you in a situation and you feel harm. Right. So I'm just saying, man, like, kids, y'all got to be down, because y'all remember, I don't know how long ago, a year or so ago, they was talking about some schools allowing teachers to carry guns and stuff like that.
Imagine that stuff. Imagine that.
Exactly. What if that's starting to ramp itself back up? Because you add another dynamic to this equation. Because what if a student get it versus the teacher? So there's so many variables that could. Yeah,
I never thought about that, boy. That's a whole.
Yeah, because it was a big deal.
Right. Yeah,
it was a big deal. Because if I go to school and I'm trying to educate you and I'm trying to give you something of what I was taught, but I feel like my life is in danger. Who gonna want? I got one daughter that's a teacher. Shout out to Micaiah Trammell, Ashland Middle. And I got a daughter that's going to graduate from Ole Miss to be a teacher. So as a father, I'm also concerned about the well-being of my children, who are adults, but also finna go into the same industry. Mm-hmm. They overwork, underpaid, and then I gotta be in here about to fight with your child.
Right.
So let me ask you this then. We all done been in school. Mm-hmm. I know both of y'all. We cut up when we want to. What's the craziest thing or the wildest thing you've ever did in class or did to a teacher?
Oh no, I wouldn't know.
I ain't never.
Or like say it to a teacher.
Tell you
like,
what was the wildest thing?
What's the wildest thing?
We shot dice and played spades.
In class?
Yeah.
You can ask class in 96 Hollis Springs High School. What's up, baby? You can ask them. I wasn't with none of that.
Yeah. So you ain't never got it like teacher made you mad. You ain't never been like
from Memphis to Hollis Springs to deal with me, man. You great? No sir.
I was a whole hellion.
And then as the oldest grandchild of both of my grandmothers and the oldest sibling, I had a standard to set. I had to set an example. What it would look like to my little brother if I'm out here wilding at school and you hearing about it. Like, come on, man. Nah.
I was already doing it.
See, I didn't know all that. All I know is you was the athlete and, you know, all that old stuff. I didn't know you was
See,
I had this other young folk, real quick. I had this other young man in my corner. Doug say, AKA Mr. Rodney Lowe.
That dude, listen. He used to scare me for a couple months when I was
man. He ain't never scared me, but I had too much. I wanted to hang out with him, so if I did something stupid, he wasn't gonna let me hang out. Nope. Y'all are not keeping me in trouble. You got me messed up. That's dangerous though, man. With them kids and them teachers, and we already got a teacher shortage. And they barely they overworking on the pay. Like I couldn't imagine going to work every day and feeling like some kid that I really want to give something to might do some bodily harm to me. Like,
I mean, it takes a special person to go in there and take their time out and teach these kids and try to help these kids and put on that patience and that smile level that they deal with these kids. So it's our responsibility as parents to come up to support that and make sure we are holding our kids accountable when they go out that door each day and deal with it, because these people are also mothers and daughters and sisters and grandmothers and all that. So imagine if that was your mama. That little girl was hitting on like that, and she fell and broke her leg. Now you got to help her, or what if just ironically she had a daughter that was in that school. Now you got a whole problem. Thinking back on what you were saying with the whole, like, what if the resource officer would have took it too far? Or something like it's always like,
because I done seen that happen before.
Yeah,
a male teacher, man, he picked that girl up out the desk and flipped the desk over on top of her head.
Bro, I went to school well back in the day when I was in school, the principal had access to whoop our tail with a paddle. That paddle called hot sauce. I remember that paddle to the day. That boy had holes in it.
Brandon said it called hot sauce.
It had holes in it, bro. Mama gave us permission to wear our butt out when we got in trouble. I tried it one time, bro. I was in elementary, and you get up, get in line, and me and this other dude, we was fighting over who's supposed to be in front. And the teacher was like, Faulkner, he was in front of you. Get behind him. I don't want to. I was in front of him like that.
Boy,
they getting in trouble all day. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was just in a bad mood. Bro, don't you know? She called my mama, and my mama said, "Take him down to Mr. Muhammad." Mr. Muhammad was the principal. Bro,
didn't turn out to.
I looked at him like, "What you doing with that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing with that? Your mama has filled out a form saying we can paddle you for disciplinary action. I started crying like a mama. I told my mama, you abusing me, like you letting these folks hit me. They don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Why you letting these folks hit me? You know what I'm saying? And as I got older, see that was right. What if he had got married to his wife that day? He taking that frustration out on who? My butt. That ain't right. But that hot sauce. You know, I never get
Brett said he's taking it out of my butt. Pause.
It was Humphrey Lee, Humphrey Lee Elementary School in Oak Cliff, Woodtown, Texas.
No, we used to get paddling back in there elementary too.
I got them too.
It happened to me a couple times, but after that we had after that once twice you had to call Reverend Bell, player. I'm not doing it. You better call somebody.
Bruh. Gave us the cattle, bro. They bring that back in school. Oh, I think the violence definitely
no. You gonna have them young dudes in there carrying pistols shooting.
But they gonna be strapped with switches.
Yeah.
Pulling out. Now they gonna be ready for him to leave the school building and follow him to his house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then so
What do y'all think is some solutions to the problem?
See, that's the issue, because for me personally, I don't know that young lady's home dynamic. I ain't talking ill about parents because I don't know them. I don't know nothing about them. I ain't did no research on them. But I know some kids out there in some real bad situations, and violence is their answer. So I honestly don't know like what to tell one of them.
You think they need more love?
Oh, definitely. You know, that's always gonna be a part of healing.
Do you think they'll take advantage of the love because they've been taught so survival mode-ish all their life?
I don't know, because I knew a young man who was, so I was assistant coach on a baseball team one time. We had this young man that was a pitcher. He was good. And he had a moment where he just wild out, got mad, shot off. Man, we was riding back on the bus. He was like being kind of disrespectful and stuff like that. And coach put him off the team. Man, I hated it so bad, man. I promise you, man. The young man, he was good. Plus, I think he had so much potential. And my coach, Coach Mark Clark, I have a lot of respect for that brother right there. Him and the young man ended up talking. And instead of just ostracizing him or just throwing him to the wayside, he brought him back for practice. He talked to the team. The young man apologized to the team. You know, he's from the city, you know what I'm saying? He was down in the country, but he's from the city where it get wild. So you kind of got to be tough like that.
Right.
And he ended up becoming a leader on the team. He was a senior, and it's like he took it and ran with it. Like he changed everything about his approach to his teammates, to the coaching staff, and to just the game itself. He could have easily went another direction. I feel like because my coach actually showed him some love and gave him a second chance.
Yeah.
And he decided to go another route. Even today, when I've cutting his hair for a while. Even when I see him, man, he don't know it, but I see him so differently than what I thought was gonna happen after the incident. Because man, he's just a cool cat, man. Like, you know, I got a lot of love and respect for the young man. The way he changed his stripes on that, just in that small framework of what we were doing, trying to be baseball players and coaches and a team and stuff like that. So I know love is gonna always be a part of it, but you know, I think each individual situation got to be approached maybe different, because you got how you gonna approach the young teenage girl, how you approach the young teenage boy. You don't know what dynamic in their home is going on and how things are, or what the parents going through. And I'm not making excuses for her action, because she was wrong. You know what I'm saying? For swinging on an adult for a cell phone or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I do have a sense of worry for a young lady in that position.
Like what will make you react so hard like that for a phone?
Yeah.
Like, why do you feel that?
Yeah.
Why do you feel you need that sense of, you know what I'm saying? Like, where is that coming from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get what you're saying. I mean, it's always a root to the problem.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you find yourself in modern day society, people treat the symptoms because the symptoms sell. That's what I'm trying, if I get my saying correctly. So symptoms sell. So they try to, you know, get you with this pill and get you with that pill and with that service and this and this and that, versus treating the actual problem and the root of it and getting it over with. So which could be for that young lady, it could be therapy, it could be, like I said, we don't know her lifestyle, so we don't want to throw too much out there, but you know, but at the same time, you know, what's common for a lot of black situations, a lack of a father or a lack of a parent, lack of support, lack of financial support. It could be a lot that's going on. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that I think what Big Bro trying to say is, man, is be a little bit more open-minded in these situations and just don't let that situation define that person.
Yeah, because the internet is savage.
Yeah.
They'll paint you in a light because of one moment in your life. They'll paint you with this broad brush and say this is who you are. When actuality, we might not really know who that person is. It might have been a moment of just made a bad decision in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Or a lot of different things happening and have people thinking, oh, this person. No.
Yeah, see how they had us thinking that nobody wanted to help Ralph Euro. Then why open the door? Because the police was telling everybody it was an active shooter. Don't open your door.
Because you don't know if you open your door, you're gonna get shot.
That's why
But
nobody didn't come out and help that boy immediately because they were scared for their own family. You put yourself in that situation.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
man.
I
Let's
understand.
get into this next topic, man. Hopefully
Okay.
they'll get it going, man. Hopefully they'll figure out some type of solution, man. These kids won't be going around buckshot on these teachers like that, man. This sucks.
So this next topic, we're gonna talk about the late Harry Belafonte.
Yeah.
Many of y'all don't know about Harry Belafonte. Harry Belafonte was a historical figure, man. He was an activist. He was an actor. He was a singer. He partnered with MLK. He partnered with Michael Jackson and the guys who wrote the "We Are the World" song back in '85.
Okay, I didn't know. Fun fact.
Yeah. He was actually he was actually born in New York in 1927.
He's Jamaican though, isn't he?
His parents were Jamaican. His mother was a housekeeper, and his dad was like I forgot what he was, but he did pretty well for himself. But Harry Belafonte, like I said, he not only did he
Grammy winner, he won off that song. I know, "We Are the World."
We Are the World. Yeah, he had a record deal with RCA. He was the original sex symbol for the black man. But at the same time, being a civil rights leader, standing up for what's right for black people, telling his story and allowing his story to be a message. Harry Belafonte is like a one of those household names that we knew before we even knew who he was, type shit. HBCU, yes sir. But yeah, man. So
condolences to his family and condolences to everything what's going on with him, man. Big up
for sure.
Yeah, man.
Culture and to pay homage to his previous actions that he done. I don't know much about him, to tell you the truth, but now I'm gonna look up on him and read up on him and do my research.
Curious now.
I'm curious, man, because I never heard of him myself. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
Beto for that.
Oh yeah, man. If you want to check him out, man. Like, once again, his name is Harry Belafonte. Harry Belafonte was an awesome person, man. Like I said, he wrote he co-wrote the "We Are the World." He helped to organize like all type of humanitarian efforts for Africa, for Haiti, all kind of stuff. So like bro, he
was getting it in.
Yeah, but him and Sidney Poitier were like partners. They went to the same school together back in New York. Remember the old Banana Boat song?
Yeah.
He wrote that, but
keep Miss Edna in your prayers, huh?
It's a lot, but it's greatness though. Greatness is past, man.
What's going on with Miss Edna?
We'll talk about that off air.
Okay.
But we're gonna pray for Miss Edna.
Okay, that's just tough.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man.
I like Miss Edna.
Yeah, definitely. Miss Edna is a pillar in our family now, and we need to make sure we pray for her, we check on her, we love on her, check on Joe, make sure we do all that because yeah. But Harry Belafonte, man, passed away today at 97 years old. Harry Belafonte.
All
right. So this next topic I find myself kind of funny. It's a two-part topic. We're gonna talk about the fact that this daggone Tucker Carlson got fired from Fox News, right along with Don Lemon getting fired at CNN.
I saw that one.
If y'all don't know who these people are, they are news correspondents or what do you want to call them? News anchor people for CNN. Don Lemon worked for CNN for over 17 years. Tucker Carlson worked for Fox News for I think like I forgot the date, but I don't care about Tucker Carlson. But Tucker Carlson was a little bit out there, bro. He was the one who was fueling, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I don't speak for everybody in the world. I don't speak for every black person. But I say, in my opinion, he was the one
stood
who
up for what was right when it came to his people.
Who? Tucker Carlson?
No, I'm talking about Don Lemon.
Boy, I feel like Tucker Carlson ain't nothing but a goddamn old ladle in the pot of the poor man's bullshit soup. He just stirred the shit cakes over and over and over. When that shit pop, he just wipe the shit off his damn face and keep on stirring. Nasty joker. Now Don Lemon, just what you said. Don Lemon was a good guy. They said he was a little bit of a prima donna. They kind of saw this coming. He had made some comments about this lady online on air and made him apologize and said Lemon's ousting came after he said on air that Nikki Haley isn't in her prime, and it was the subject of a variety expose that claimed he exhibited troubling treatment of a woman and unprofessional antics for nearly 2 decades. So he made a slip up after being there for 17 years and told his opinion of a young lady by the name of Nikki Haley, and they let his ass go. They said it was a whole laundry list of more stuff that happened. Now on the flip side, that dang on Tucker Carlson left. They said it was a missed contract negotiation and all that stuff, and he got fired. But what people ain't talking about is the fact that right before he got fired, Fox just settled a $787.5 million settlement for a defamation case.
Wow.
Now, mind you, Tucker Carlson on his program when he come up and before his program, they say that his stuff is not true. He's admitted in court that he lies and makes up stuff. So what he does is he goes on and he spreads propaganda, and it's in turn got Fox sued. Fox had to settle for that $787 million, which is still a drop in the bucket for a company that gets several $100 billion a year. So that ain't even hurting or touching Fox, but it's allegedly said that that dang on what's that man Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon got the same lawyer and all that stuff. So I don't know. Me personally, I think it's a whole CON conspiracy. I think they out there running some who nanny and some what nannies or whatever and some foolishness.
Because watch both of them drop a podcast and that's gonna go through the roof.
Yep, you already know it. Something gonna happen. I mean, because it ain't no coincidence they got fired on the same day. They opposing news platforms. Fox just got sued. I think it was a trade-off. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make this settlement. We're gonna make this settlement. We're gonna get rid of Tucker Carlson and y'all get rid of Don Lemon. Something happened. I don't know, but it's a whole bunch of foolishness, man. It's a whole bunch of foolishness. But I say this though, this dang on time I got away from us fast. I'm trying real fast, man.
No, straight up. Yeah, you know I'm long-winded, bro.
It's all good. We had a nice little session, man. Nice little talk, man. Wanna go ahead and wrap up, man, and get ready to get out of here, man. We wanna thank everybody for tapping in. We're gonna play these promos again before we get out of here real quick. Shout out to our sponsors.
You could do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in.
That's Mr. Smoke Lounge,
yes,
280 Whitney Road, Spartanburg, South Carolina. the hottest lounge, hookah spot, restaurant, whatever you want to call it,
In
the
the
hottest spot in
city.
Spartanburg. We turning that place up. We blowing the roof off that thing.
Lomo, the 3-in-1 enhancement hair and body oil. Lomo, formulated to give the hair sheen and shine. It helps stop breakage, dandruff, and itchy scalp. It works as a conditioner to promote healthy hair. For dandruff, apply to the scalp daily. For waves, massage into the hair and brush daily. Other uses: press, curl, blow dry, perm base, reps, and braid. Lomo. Have you tried it today?
Now we have a advocate of Lomo here. Twain's worked with Lomo for I don't know how long.
Man, its entire existence.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure if anybody know the Colonel's secret sauce, he know the secret sauce. So, but yeah. And then last but not least, when we get to our what am I doing? Is it right here? What a juicy, Brandon.
Oh, bottom. It's at the bottom.
Juicy. All right, guys. So we out of here, man. On the way out, want to tell everybody to take advantage of the time you have today with your people. Love on them, man, and make sure you're there to have those important conversations. If you got people that you ain't talked to, that you so-called got beef with, man, make that thing right, man. Apologize and move on. Life is too short, man. Everybody love everybody. Everybody respect everybody. Everybody continue to live. You hear me? Love the PMP way. We out this mother blacker.
Hey, you want to leave with some positive words, Twain?
Yeah, Twain, my bad. I was crunk.
Nah, you good. Hey, man, look, I think bro kind of put it in perspective, man. Leave with love and positivity, and one day we'll eventually rise above all of it. And keep God first
at all times.
Yes, sir.